Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be reacting to some popular casino commercials. Casinos spend close to $1 billion a year on television advertising, and they're highly effective at converting their target market into players. Let's take a look at 5 of the most popular commercials from the last year and break down how they're getting you to willingly set your savings on fire.
This is gonna be close. But it looks like Paige is onto a winner with Pointsbet. With our exclusive Lightning Bets, you can bet live on the next play, minute by minute, or build a live same-game parlay right in the middle of the action. Sign up now and get 5-second chance bets up to $100 each. Pointsbet, your move.
So I think with this PointsBet commercial, it's pretty obvious what the manipulation tactic is. They're trying to get more guys to bet with their sportsbook by finding a beautiful woman and having her do a ridiculous dance on a green. As someone who doesn't play that much golf, but has golfed before, I can't imagine having to wait for the person to stop celebrating their putt to get off before you take your next shot. That would be pretty annoying. It's obvious that they're using sex appeal to try to convince you to download the app. And to be honest, it doesn't really talk about wagering. It doesn't really talk about the lines it offers. It doesn't talk about limits. It only just tries to convince you with sex. And I think that's a pretty common theme in advertising that we may see more often as we go through the rest of these. But let's move on.
I want all of this in my Caesar Sportsbook and Casino app.
Yes, Caesar.
You know what we should put in the app? Slot machines.
Yes, Caesar.
We need this.
Yes, Caesar.
Oh, I love that.
Yes,
Oh, I
Caesar.
gotta have that. That'll be awesome. And see that back
Yes,
there?
Caesar.
I need that too.
Yes,
I need
Caesar.
it all for my Sportsbook and Casino app. Oh, my Sportsbook and Casino app is gonna be amazing. How about this? I want that.
Yes, Caesar.
I want this.
Yes, Caesar.
And I need this. Can I have this?
No, you can't have food in an app, Caesar.
Well, let's work on it then. Let's make my dream a reality.
Yes, Caesar.
So I think with this Caesar Sportsbook app, it's playing on the idea that gamblers want to be or feel like a big shot. And that's a real problem for problem gamblers. Like myself, it's actually mentioned in the Gamblers Anonymous pamphlet, is that one delusion that gamblers have is that by gambling and succeeding or winning, that you'll become a better person or you'll become a more desirable person. And the fact that you could be a Caesar, who was at one point in history the most powerful person on earth, just by downloading the app and using it, it's really manipulative, you know? Like, they want you to feel like the big shot that you want to be. So they're giving you a solution to the problem that you think you have. And that can be really dangerous. So while there is like comedic aspects to it, of course, at its root core, it's really attacking problem gamblers, and it's attacking gamblers who want a sense of purpose in their life. Let's move on.
You wanted to end this for months, and now he's doing it for you. Well, winner, winner, break up dinner. You say, I get it. Knowing after this, you won't be the jerk. You'll be sympathetic. Wins work in mysterious ways. The feeling of winning is hard to beat. Find it in spades on Fanduel Casino.
I think that with this Fanduel commercial, I think it's interesting that they're targeting women in the commercial because it seems that these sportsbook apps that have been becoming more and more popular on television have been targeting men because it seems like more men bet on sports. But I think Fanduel here is pushing their casino side of things, and they're targeting women. And an interesting thing in there is like, oh, you can win in life by playing our sportsbook, or you can win in life by playing our casino. Even if you're not feeling very much in your romantic relationships, in your friendships, in your life in general, wins can come in different forms, and you can find yourself gambling to win. So I think it's offering itself as an alternative to a life where you don't feel like you're winning anything. And that's a little subliminal in this commercial, of course. But yeah, once again, they're offering a solution to the problem of loneliness, of boredom, and of not feeling like a winner. So let's move on.
Draftkings. Now I know it's a Super Bowl and all, but everyone gets a free bet? Man, that's big.
Poppy, so what's Kev betting?
The short odds?
You're both
Ludicrous.
Hey, I heard Kevin's taking the under.
the under. Please. I ain't no Undertaker. Hey, I'm watching you like a hawk.
Tony Hawk, like the bird?
All customers, head to the DraftKings Sportsbook app to claim your free bet now.
Kev, your face is delicious.
So with that DraftKings commercial, it looks like they got 9 celebrities by my count into one commercial space, 8 or 9. That's a powerful tactic, as you'll identify many of the people that you see and think, oh, they're gambling? They barely even talk about gambling other than the fact that they're going to offer you some risk-free bet. It's interesting that a lot of these gambling commercials don't necessarily say, let's look at the gambling aspects of our app. They say, let's look at the aspects that it brings into your life. So once again, they're filling holes and gaps in people's lives with gambling. And as we know, it's not sustainable and it leads to a bad life down the road. So I think an overwhelming number of celebrities there was the tactic. And of course, Kevin Hart's been their main guy. And something that's always cracked me up watching Kevin Hart in those commercials is that, like, he gets excited over getting like a $200 free bet or a $500 free bet. Kevin Hart was on Shark Tank as a guest investor, so you can tell he's completely acting. Of course, he's an actor, but he's completely acting in these commercials, and that the people that they're trying to appeal to are the people that don't have as much money and the ones that can see gambling as a life-changing experience, as a life-changing financial experience, so that they'll want to continue to bet money to try to hit it big. But anyway, let's move on. Last commercial.
Hey, Vanessa. So this is what party at, huh?
I'm just in the slots for a minute.
Oh, I got me a little blackjack heater going myself. That's my guy Steve right there. Would be nice to get a king, Steve.
Come on, give Fox that king,
Come on, Steve, give me the king.
King time, Steve.
Give me the king, Steve.
Steve, we need a king, Steve.
Give me the king, Steve. Got the blackjack! Blackjack! Woo! Ah!
He got the king.
I got it.
He got the king.
So with this BetMGM commercial, I think that one thing that pops out right away, other than that Vanessa Hudgens is in the commercial and that Jamie Foxx is in the commercial, is that they're gambling at a party and they're kind of off on their own, focused in on their phones. So it's offering the solution of when you don't feel like you fit into the rest of the group, you can always just turn to your phone and gamble for a little bit to kill some time. And of course, Jamie Foxx is gambling $50, even though he's a multimillionaire. So it's just never a realistic amount, and you can tell that they don't actually do this in real life and that they're acting. So it's all manipulation. Do you really believe that Vanessa Hudgens is spinning BetMGM slots at a Hollywood party? I don't, of course not. But you need to be aware of how these commercials are manipulating you, and you need to be aware of the reality of gambling. These things aren't realistic, they're idealized commercials, and I hope that I could shed some light onto the reality of the situation. Just be mindful when you're watching content online that gambling is being set up as the ideal for people who are lonely or bored or tired or need something in their life. And in reality, it is not worth your time at all, and it's only going to make your life worse. So with that being said, let's keep getting better together, one day at a time.